if you are chasing for the league and then you made some obstacles on your way, the response from that needs to be something that the fans will remember and still forgive you guys for throwing, and then believe that you are ready to go all the way and win the league. So today, Orlando Pirates decided that they will beat CS Galaxy 6-0, and from that 6-0, there are 6 things we learn about when it comes to the Orlando Pirates side. Number 1, Nemthanjela. I think Nemthanjela, ever since he signed at Orlando Pirates, he's the guy that I like so much because the energy that he brings in the middle of the park. He's the guy that's able to run, collect that ball. He's good with spacing, and he can pass at some point, even though he doesn't really show off in terms of passing. But he's the guy that can pass because I like the energy that he brings. He's able to go all the way to win the balls. And if you noticed in today's games, this is where he actually was shining. And I'm not going to praise him that much because maybe you'll be like, the rest of the game we were playing against 10 men. I understand that. But before the 10 men, he was showing the understanding between him and Mbata. And Mbata was playing a little bit deeper, collecting the ball from the defense, trying to play those passes. And then he was just moving between the spaces in the pockets where he can able to pass the ball on the sides, because he's good at just passing the ball on the side. He's not really a good penetrator in terms of passing. So I think when he played today, I was like, it reminded me why we need some of the people to actually come in and help us when we're trying to win the league. And then number two will be Mbutuma. And I know a lot of people, when it comes to Mbutuma, they are frustrated because he doesn't score goals, and then he missed some of the chances. And I'm sure this season he missed about 10 clear-cut chances that he missed. But you know what? I will give Mbutuma the credit. This is the guy that is able, the wingers and the number 10, to actually play and get more space. Because the way he runs, he always runs in the box. He always tries to move defenders in the box. He's not like Makgopa. Makgopa is the guy that can run after the ball. If the ball goes on the side, he will be the guy that goes on the side. And sometimes you find him taking the crosses. But with Mbutuma, he's the guy that he's always trying to position himself with the 2 defenders, or pick one defender that he's going to stay with. And then when the ball comes, he's so good in just running. Even though he's not going to be offside, the way he runs, he kind of open up the ball, especially when Rile is playing number 10. This is where you see him shine, because Rile like to move with the ball, and as closer he gets to the box, the more he's dangerous. So I think Mbutuma, he played very well. If you look into today's goals, the first goal that we actually scored from the free kick, it was the pass from Mbutuma, because when he gets deep, he's the guy that can actually control. And I like the way he win the first ball. Most of the time when he win the first ball, he doesn't win the first ball for the sake of it. He always look around and scan into the pitch and look around who is running around him. And then when he hits the ball, he hits the ball toward that guy. So I think I like that so much about Mbutuma. And I think if you continue doing that, the only thing that will be lacking will be him scoring the goals if he get those chances. Because I've noticed that as much as he do the right work in terms of moving the defenders around, but I don't think he's getting more chances, because the guys, when they get so much spaces, they tend to shoot all the time. Because I mean, I don't blame them most of the time, because if the space is created in front of you, you need to utilize it. So I think Mbutuma has been playing very well today also, and that's why it's some of the number 2 things we learn about. When it comes to number 3, I think it will be Coach Wadu. I think Coach Wadu, ever since he came at Orlando Pirates, I've been praising him for rotating the squad. And the reason why I've been praising him for rotating the squad is because under Coach Jose Rivero, we were not rotating the squad enough. And when we get injuries, it was an issue for us, because some of the players were not up to speed with the game, and also with the games that we've been playing. The competition is tough out there. So I think that was the problem for us as well. So with Coach Wadu, he's been able to rotate the guys around. Most of the guys that signed the Pirates, they've been playing. Most of the guys that he found at Pirates, they've been playing as well. So he's the guy that's rotate the squad around. And also, when you look at today's decision, when he decided that he's going to sit out Makaula, think about it. Nduli is out for the season, and then Makaula has been playing lots of minutes. And if we can lose Makaula now, it will be a problem, because we need Makaula, because he's that kind of guy. And now he's aging like fine wine. He's able to collect the ball and 10 in that 6th position and try to move with the ball and pass the ball forward. And I think I like that so much about him this season, that when he turns, he's looking to actually move the ball up front. So I think Coach Wadu has been doing a lot of work with him as well. And I know there are guys that can come in and just cover for him, but I think he's doing the right thing to make sure that he saves some of the guys and making sure that they are actually playing and putting guys like Nemthanjela to deliver shifts like he did today. And I think forward, he's been able to put more trust on Moremi, and I think it's paying out for him, because the more Moremi is on the pitch, the more we create a lot of chances. And I know I've been one of the people that advocating that Apolis maybe sometimes need to start on the bench, because when he comes in, he creates a lot of chances and is more dangerous because maybe of the fresh legs. But I think he did that today, and he was just dangerous, moving the ball up and down. He was supposed to score actually maybe 2 goals out of that 6-0, maybe making it 8, but it didn't happen because I think there was a ball that's come on the right hand side. I thought he was going to take like the first time shot, but he decided to cut inside, and then when he cuts inside, there was a defender that's coming in to intercept that. So I think it was one of those things. Coach Wadu is still on point with that. So number four will be Moremi. And I think I'm always frustrated with Moremi sometimes because he used to just make bad decisions. And sometimes he makes decisions that make us win. And I think he's a guy now that we know that we can rely on if we really want goals or we really want to create something, because he's the guy that has a speed, he can shoot, and he always looking to take shots. I think I like that about him, because if he's a guy that is willing to take shots, that means anything can happen when you just shoot. Like today's, I don't think the goal was beautiful in terms of the TS Galaxy, because I think the keeper was supposed to do something there. But when you look in terms of Moremi, I think he's going to be killing the team, because this is the same goal that he scored against Kaizer Chiefs. When they taking the corner, no one was actually thinking about him. And I think it's just a bad assessment from TS Galaxy, because you've seen the guy scored a similar goal at Kaizer Chiefs. You need to be look out for those things, because you know he can shoot. You know every time he shoots, things can happen because everyone is in the box. So I think Moremi is keep on performing very well this season. Is one of the signings that we got. And I think ever since he came on, he's been showing us why he's also a Bafana player right now, because he got the call up from Bruce to the squad that will face Panama. So now, number five, this will have to be my best signing of the season at Orlando Pirates. I think this guy is the signing of the season. I'm saying it on my side. I don't know who they will pick, but Sibele Bele for me is the signing of the season. I think he's having an amazing season at Orlando Pirates, and I think it's been a key factor in what we've been doing, trying to win all those games, the Cups, the league. He's just that guy. I know he was injured at some point, but he came back with a bang. He came back like he never left, because when he came back, he was able to speed up and just catch up in what exactly Levito was doing, because when he came back, Levito was out as well. So I think he's been playing very well. A goal today as well. And the way he plays, even when you look the way we started the match, Coach Wadu knew that Sibele, because of the pace, he will be occupying the right-hand side. So Mfukeng doesn't need to stay on the right-hand side. Mfukeng can come inside and be the dangerous player. That's I know him for when he's coming inside. So I think that's helped a little bit a lot for Pirates, because when they are taking, remember now you have Mutuma, you have Moremi, you have Sibele, you have Dion, you have Mufokeng, and you have Mbata coming in late into the box, and that's more numbers. And also for a team that was also 10 defending with 10 people there, I think it was just one of those things that we were going to dominate them, even though the game started like this, because I think recently we've been able to start games like that. But I think Sibele is having an amazing season. And to sign him, whoever made that decision, that was an amazing decision. And he's going to be an amazing player. He's still young. And I also think he needs to win the signing of the season at Pirates. And I feel like he's not even done. The way he's playing is not even done. He can still do more if they think maybe I'm reaching by saying he's the signing of the season. So I think it's one of those things. And then my number 6 thing that we learned today. We learned that Mofokeng is a killer. Mofokeng is a killer, and I've been saying this, that Mofokeng, when he comes from inside, he's the dangerous guy. He's the most dangerous when he's playing in the 10 position. And I think it's because he gets more space, and when he approaches the box, he always looks for short passes. You'll never know what he's going to do. Sometimes he can pick the spot and shoot. Sometimes he can just pass the ball, so you will never know. That's why it makes him the most dangerous player in that position, because he loves the space. When you give him the space, he's going to shine on that. He's going to shine on the space. Today, hat-trick. First hat-trick in the professional football for Orlando Pirates and for his career in the top flight. And I think it was an amazing hat-trick. I mean, the opening of that hat-trick with the free kick. What a fabulous free kick from Mofokeng. I think scoring that and the second goal, third goal. And I think it's just a fantastic hat-trick when you think about it. If you think about those goals, because the second goal, it's just a maturity that he shown in that box when he just take a fake and move the ball wide and then score. It's just an experience. And then the third one, it was more of like he knows what to do. He wasn't really trying anything. He knew what he wanted to do on the third goal. So I think Mofokeng has been the key player now with Orlando Pirates. And when we're talking about guys that can make things happen at Orlando Pirates this season, he's the guy that we know. He's there every game. And we are looking at him to make things happen. Because I think when Mofokeng is around, we know that Orlando Pirates will play very well. So he needs to be around and doing this. And those were my 6 things that we learned in this game today. Orlando Pirates are in the verge of doing so well. They're on top of the league, but Sundowns had the game in hand. But the most important thing they did today was to score those 6 goals, because those 6 goals are going to help us a lot. If Sundowns can draw a game there and there, those 6 goals will help us a lot, because we'll open up a goal difference that is huge and that we can play around if we continue to win our games. Because after Sundowns they drew, and I don't believe Sundowns will win all their games. I'm sure there is a draw somewhere, and I know most of you are like, you are hoping Sundowns is throwing. I mean, a little bit of hope will help, but I feel like Sundowns at some point will drop some points, and then we will up there with our 6 goals that we got today. Will help us a lot to try to win this league. So I haven't lost the hope, and I know when we were throwing last week, I kind of like, these are the things that are actually a problem with us because our players don't convert enough. And today, Pirates showed us that they can believe that. This is what I want. I want this Pirate that will see that you are not here to fight. You are here to just defend what you can defend and just kill you for that. I want a team that will do that, to show us that they really want the league. That was just my quick take. That was long here on Inside Buccaneers. And 6-0 game against TS Galaxy. And it's a nice win away from home. So we're piling up points right now in the league as well, as we're going to wait Mamelodi Sundowns to play their game in hand and see what is happening here in this log. But if you are agreeing with me with some of the 6 things we learned from today's games, make sure that you comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you haven't liked and share, make sure that you do that so that you don't miss our content that we post here on Inside Buccaneers on Impact Play. My name is Popkiss. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Up the Bucks. Once, always.